What is going on, everybody? We're about to see David Dobrik live and show at a Q&A in Kent State. I am so excited. Hopefully we get to meet him. Hopefully we get to take some pictures. Hopefully I get some good footage. Let's get right into it.
Just the length of the videos. It takes me about, my answer differs to this every time because every video is so different, but it takes me about like 12 to like 20 hours to edit a video, and it's mainly because, so I'll have like 4 to 6 hours of footage for each video, and then I will trim that down to just like the highlighted moments, so it's just like a trailer. I always say if I was to cut down the movie Titanic to 4 minutes, you can turn that into a comedy. So it's kind of the same concept with like, we just film nonstop, and then we trim it down, and then it's just the best moments. The toughest part is about editing is when you get to the 5-minute mark, and the video's at 5 minutes, and you're trying to get it down to 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's where it takes about like 4 or 5 hours, because it's a lot of rearranging clips. Like I'm really specific on how I want like clips organized. Like I like opening up like outside, and I don't like a certain room temperature to be next to another room temperature, and I like dark and then light and then car, and like I like a certain pattern, just because I know it sounds crazy, but you wouldn't watch the videos if it wasn't like that, because it's like just like Vine. Like Vine was so quick, and when you didn't like a Vine, you were just on to the next one, and that's kind of how I want my videos to be. Like if you don't like a segment, or you don't even like a certain person that's in my videos, like don't worry, it'll be all over soon, and it'll be on the next one. So yeah, the most difficult part is just rearranging it and making it all work. Sometimes that takes me literally 6-7 hours just to be remembered by. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that yet. I feel like I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. I always say, if I'm doing YouTube in 10 years, either something has gone completely wrong or something's gone completely right. So I don't really know. I have no idea what I want to be known for because I have no idea what I want to do. And just like in high school when teachers go, like 80% of the jobs that you're going to have don't exist yet. That's the same for me, I feel like. Like I don't really know what's out there yet, especially with like everything changed. Like people don't even watch TV anymore. It's all Netflix, Hulu, like all these streaming services, Disney Plus. I haven't watched Disney Plus yet. It's good. Wait, is Disney Plus the same as the Apple Plus? No, I'm so out of touch. So the future's great. Maybe I'll give it a shot. But yeah, so I don't know, and I don't know. And YouTube is becoming like such a regular part of people's lives. It's insane, and where we get to be in the middle of it and figure out what to do with it and not screw it up. I don't know. Going into it, and it didn't make any sense because I feel like that's what they wanted. Where is she? Yeah, maybe she quit. Yeah, she probably quit. You'll be my person. Drink my water, thank you. Natalie, where are you? You should take it all the time. Oh, Natalie left the mic. Nat, say hi.
Hi, everybody.
No, I said your name. Yeah. We've been here 10 minutes. No, the question was, do we get annoyed when people say we're dating?
Not really. Not because we're dating, but just because it's like, we're like really close friends, so I understand how people think that like we should be dating, but we're not.
And our entire friend group is just like, yeah, she's dating Jeff for sure. And our entire friend group is just our entire friend group is just flirty naturally. So it's like everybody sees, like the second I have an interaction with a girl, it's like, oh my God, they're dating. So it's like, that's just kind of how our friend group is. Any friend group is like pretty flirty, I feel like, and that's just kind of what we are. These guys fucking making, like it made no sense, they were making videos. So when I started YouTube, it was fun because I literally was sending pictures of my paycheck to my friends from back home that we would talk about every month. I'd keep them updated. And then the Adpocalypse happened. Do you guys know what that is?
Yes!
Yeah, this is so, I just talked about it, I don't know, I talked about it somewhere. It's really interesting. Might as well, yeah. So I'll be like super honest with the numbers here because I just find it really interesting. A couple years ago, maybe like 2-3 years ago, I was getting around 60 million views. Now, let's just start with the views first. 60 million views per month. That was like where I was at, and that was at the time. That was a $275,000 paycheck a month, which is yeah. It was unreal. I mean, it was literally like we were drug dealers and we were printing money. It made absolutely no sense. And that's where you kind of get comfortable and you go, okay, maybe I can do this for the rest of my life. Like I'm gonna be doing this forever. And then some YouTubers made some poor decisions, and the Adpocalypse happened. And this is where advertisers saw some videos. And they were like, okay, we don't want to be associated with any of this shit anymore because it makes our brand look bad. So you got the big brands like Coca-Cola, Sour Patch Kids, yeah. So you had all these, I will in a bit. You had all these big brands pull out and they're like, we're not advertising on YouTube anymore until you guys figure it out. And then YouTube came back and they're like, okay, we fixed it. We're not putting the top tier ads anymore on the channels that have swear words, anything sexual or anything like that. And that was that's all my channel. It's swear words and sex. That's all it is. Thanks for having me. Yeah. So then, so I was hit with that, and now this is the interesting part. Now my paycheck on YouTube. Now I get around 200 million views as opposed to 60 million views. And now my paycheck is a little between $1,500 and $2,000 a month, which is crazy. Swear to God, I'll open my phone right now if I can show you. And that's where like the brandies come in, the people that buy the merch, like that's where that all comes back to me, and that's like how I get to make my money. But it's that moment where all the ads got taken away, where it was almost like a wake-up call where I was like, oh shit, like I shouldn't be comfortable ever. Like no matter what the job is, like I don't care if you're making $10 million a month, like you should never be comfortable because it could all go away faster than it came. And that's kind of what made me go, okay, maybe I should say yes to more opportunities, expand my business, take college gigs, take a Nickelodeon show, host this. That's kind of, I don't know where I was going with that other than that's crazy. But I haven't turned it off.
Mike,
okay,
turn the mic on.
This is Jonah. Oh my God, okay, you guys know Susie, his sister? Woo, Mike's on. I love sharing this because I think it's the most ridiculous thing ever. Susie is such a wonderful person, but okay, I'm about to read you a text that she sent to her employer when we were going to our last college. She really wanted to come, but she couldn't make it. She couldn't make it because she had work, so she had to lie to her babysitting job and say why she couldn't make it. And keep in mind, 3 weeks before this trip, we were going to New York, and she told the babysitter that her grandma was really sick, and she had to stay back to take care of her. So this time, when we were heading out, I think it was to Alabama, she sent another text to the family, continuing the storyline of the grandma. This is real. Susie actually sent this to me. This was at 1:09 a.m. when we were boarding our flight. This is not. Don't record this just because I don't want the parents to see and I don't want her to get in trouble. I mean, you can record it and just show your friends, but don't post it. Okay. I just trust all 800 of you. Yeah. So this is not the kind of person she is, but sometimes she gets a little risky. She goes, yeah, everyone's been here at one point. She goes, hi guys, I've been at the hospital for quite some time now, and not too long ago my grandma passed away. She could have stopped there. That's enough for me. If I'm the biggest, I'm like, oh, fuck, you stay, do what you gotta do. And she goes, her body couldn't handle it anymore. And because of her condition, they couldn't perform the surgery. Her chance of living was literally too low. I'm incredibly sorry for this late text. I've been trying to cope with this. I'm gonna be with my family tomorrow. Meanwhile, she's in fucking Alabama, like, taking shots of tequila. But I'll be back on Wednesday. Please understand, thank you. The mom responds, oh no, I'm so sorry for your loss. And then she goes, it's gonna be okay. I think my family's around here to support me right now. I'm just happy to be spending this time with the people I love. Like, it's fucking crazy.